My name is Krisztian K, and I'm currently working as head of R&D for TakeNote, which is now Verbit Go. And I also work for Verbit as a Scrum Master and Python developer as well. Verbit is a quite big AI-based company who is focusing mostly on the digital accessibility industry, which means they provide solution for customers to make the video experience or audio experience as equitable as possible for all kind of people, which means we provide all kind of solutions which helps people with hearing problems, visibility problems, any kind of problems pretty much to access the content and all the content. TakeNote is a bit different. TakeNote's customer TakeNote is focusing mostly on market research. So it's a bit different industry, but also it's quite high focus on accessibility here as well. We are TakeNote and Verbit both working on the digital media space, which means we do transcription, we do captioning, we do dubbing, we do translation for various industries. It's quite wide variety what we are working for as a big company, because we do education, media production, digital and online learning platforms, legal space court reporting and deposition sector as well. We were looking for a partner, for a company who we can work with, who provide us developer, which met our need back then, which was a really experienced, highly skilled front-end developer. We were building a kind of multifunctional team back then in TakeNote, and we were interested in finding a company who can provide us a long-term solution quickly. And back then with TakeNote, we needed someone who was just in the right fit for us, to be honest. Because back before that, we were kind of struggling to find the right developer, the right company with different issues. It was something some company had the right developer, but the English wasn't there. Some company had the developer with the right language, but the skill set was missing. And from Cleveroad, we get pretty much all of this, with the right English, the right experience. And also he was the developer who we got finally. He was able to do everything what we needed for. So it was it's really, really successful. To be honest, if what was the deciding factor, then I would say it was that the developer who we worked with at the end was just the right fit for us in every sense. When we had the interview, we just felt he's the right fit for us for the attitude, the experience, everything what we were looking for, to be honest, back then. He was just the right people for us, and turned out he was the right person for us, because he worked for us for quite a long time. To get developers from Cleveroad was very quick, very efficient, as far as I recall. Pretty much we get multiple options who we can choose from, and all the interview process and everything was very quickly organized, very swiftly. Everything was done as soon as we asked for, pretty much. So everything went really well. And all the people, to be honest, were really good candidates as well. So it was a bit hard to choose as well, because everybody was good. And at the end, we ended up with a developer whose knowledge was exactly what we needed. He was really good in Angular. He was really good in all the front-end technologies JavaScript, HTML, blah, 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 everything. And we ended up working with him for quite a long time. And the main point was where we were looking for a kind of company like Cleveroad to have a developer who already have the experience, and we can onboard him very quickly, which went really well as well. Yeah, we achieved everything what we wanted. Like the project was delivered, but mostly as much as possible on time, on budget. The project is still running and alive, and it's still using the same code what was done by the developer who is not even working on the project for ages, and it's stable. It's working very well. We ended up have a full set of front-end tests, which we never had before, and yeah, so everything worked out pretty well, I think. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. We work with Cleveroad since I think 2019, and all went really well. The communication was great. So yeah, definitely I would recommend Cleveroad, because they are, you guys, really good and really responsive. Yeah, absolutely.